Ugh. We're making another video. Welcome back. It's your friendly Simply Spider-Man. We're going to be doing another tutorial video, something a little bit different from the last video, but we're going to be tackling Spider-Man's suit in this video, part 1 by the way. Quickly let me explain. We're going to be taking this old black rainy suit that I've had for like 5 years, and we're going to be adding some soles to the bottom of it, because it's just kind of like a $40–50 zip tie suit that I bought, and it's held up, like it's got good quality. It's not a cheaper zip tie suit. I want to show you guys how you can take your Spider-Man cosplay to the next step with just a few basic materials and some cheap supplies. Okay, so what you're going to need obviously is your suit, the soles. Now I took mine from an old pair of slippers and just cut out the sole, and it'll work just fine. And you're going to need fabric glue.
I forgot to record this part, but you'll also need 2 plastic bags.
Doing this tutorial, it's going to take about a day of time to do this little project. So other things that we'll be doing to upgrade this suit, we'll be adding upgraded lenses, forearm zippers, how to tighten the seam so you get that less of that frog arm effect in certain areas. Also, we'll be adding some 3D logos onto the front and back logo on the chest and the back. And lastly, I'll be showing you guys how to do the raised web lines on the black Raimi suit with puff paint. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you guys what the first step is going to be. Man, I'm already on my 3rd cup today. Holy shit.
Alright, first step. You're going to want to take your fabric glue and do a light outline around the edge, and then go in and do like a zigzag pattern in the middle. Okay, now that you have that done, you're going to want to slip your dogs into your Spider-Man suit and make sure you got the pattern laid out correctly on your foot. You don't want it to be off-centered or anything like that. Remember those Walmart bags that I mentioned earlier? Well, you're going to need those to slip over your feet. Make sure you wear socks, please. Yeah, so put those bags on your feet and then slip your dogs into your Spider-Man suit, and then firmly and slowly press them onto the soles, and make sure that you've got something like a movie, maybe a video game lined up. So you're going to be sitting for about an hour while these dry and adhere to the bottom of the suit fabric. Alright, so I'll go ahead and show you guys what that looks like now. Okay, so you got your suit on, or at least the pants on. Imagine you're doing this shit with the whole thing on. You got your soles right there, glue's been applied, you've got your bags over your feet. You better have been wearing socks. And you're about to press your feet onto the soles. Make sure you got like some video games or a movie to keep you entertained, because you're gonna have your feet press onto these for an hour. See you then. Alright, once you have your feet taken out of the boot part of the suit, you're going to want to leave it on there and trim off any excess that you have when you're taking your foot out, just so it doesn't overhang and catch on anything, and it actually fits the exact size of your bare foot when you're inside. Once that's on there, you're going to go ahead and make sure that the fabric isn't sticking to itself on the inside, like kind of is here a little bit. You want to make sure to pull that up a little. Shove some more bags in there to act as a proxy between the two fabrics, and then weigh it down, and then leave it in there for 12 hours, and then leave it on there for 12 hours. And yeah, I'll see you then. We're gonna leave that on there for 12 hours. So make sure you know all your seams are lined up and everything once you put the weights down. And yeah, let's see what it looks like tomorrow. All right, it's the next day. So you've let your soles dry, but as you can see, these are good. These are on there. All right, so let me go ahead and put this on for you guys, and I'll show you what it looks like.
yeah, so worked pretty fucking good. I don't know what else to say. It was actually a really quick, easy process. Came out pretty well. I did have some issues with the fabric folding onto itself a little bit, so there's a little seam ripple, but that's not like completely out of the realm of fixing. Plus I have to tighten some of the seams on the legs and other portions of the suit anyway. Like I said, this is going to be part one of upgrading the black rainy suit that I have. A little tutorial on how you guys can add simple upgrades to your Zentai suits without spending like a fortune. One thing that I wanted to mention is that you probably noticed that the mask probably sits on my face really weird, and that's for two things. The lenses on this mask completely shit. I hate them. That's why we're gonna upgrade it, probably in maybe part 2. Also, if you haven't noticed already, behind me is this Toby fucking bust, head, whatever the fuck, I don't know. This is actually a future video that I have coming up probably in the next couple of weeks. This is actually sitting on a face shell that I am going to do a DIY tutorial for you guys. Pretty similar to how other people have done DIY cheap face shells. I'm going to do some things differently that can kind of set myself apart. But it comes out pretty good, and this is for my regular red Toby suit. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I'll even give you guys a little sneak peek. Let me get this mask off and put the face shell on, see what it looks like with the black suit. And here you go, guys. This is kind of a rough idea of what it looks like with just a quick swap on. I really wasn't paying much attention. Hopefully my lenses are actually aligned and level and shit. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Part 2, I'll try to have that up before the end of the year. No promises. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Peace.